MrLux.
It was.
Hi, MrLux.
Just thought I'd give me a quick little franchise game in for my Braves. I got a video rendering right now that I'm going to be posting tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. It's great, but it's going to be a long one. It's like 40 minutes long. It's going to be good, though.
First opened back in 2012, a look inside the Mammoth Marlins Park in Miami.
3-3.
It's the home opener of this new season between the Atlanta Braves and the Miami Marlins. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
Well, let me turn up this volume just a second. Yeah, Swanson is back in it. All right, there we go.
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman.
Hey, here we
he
go,
had
guys.
over 90 RBIs last year. What a great
MLB
season.
baseball.
But I think he could do even better. His goal this year, I think it's got to be 100 runs batted in. He's that kind of a hitter.
All right, time for majestic defensive
Hey,
alignment
you guys
for the Marlins.
enjoy
MLB ice hockey.
Marcel Ozuna. Now, he didn't profile as a guy
You guys enjoy the home run derby?
What's up, MRLux?
He can't
What's up,
run,
man?
and then he does. He
What
runs
up?
everything down. But
Thanks
I
for
also
joining the
like the
stream.
fact you can put him anywhere out there because his arm
slider.
plays. He can throw the ball from any position with all the top guys.
This Marlins ball club, Harold Reynolds, as they begin play here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to
good
that.
play.
Well, Matt, I mean,
Lala wants food Alec.
their last game. This
Go
is where
MRLux.
baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Here's Brandon Phillips, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. A called strike to the 35-year-old
Thomas.
veteran. 0-1. Now here's the pitch.
Come on, Brandon.
Oh, and he's really
Same
getting the better
location,
of him
too.
now. It's strike 2.
Look at that.
Well, he's been really cold right now,
Right,
and
switch
again,
the
he finds
context
himself
swing.
0-2. When you're struggling, you don't get in
We
hitters'
won't
counts, and
talk
the
about the 4-0 sweep. MOG Smart and Chris. What is your slider settings?
He's got himself a base hit.
Well, that's a
slider
good sign,
settings.
him getting the base hit.
I
He's
think
been
they set it
struggling quite a
default.
bit. He's in the 2-hole, going to get some good
Slider
pitches
settings
to
are
hit.
default. The only
Maybe
thing I
this is
adjust
the
the
start
slider
of
settings
him
is
getting hot.
the outfielder arm speed. Because I think sometimes they give them laser arms. Freddie Freeman. I'm playing on this is all-star hitting.
Here's the first baseman,
Okay,
Freddie
thanks.
Freeman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of
I'm
the
so
season.
glad Freddie Freeman is back on the squad, though. Man.
Your zone hitting tutorial helped me a ton.
Hit
I'm
hard on the
glad.
ground at first.
Glad to hear that.
Backhanded. Echeverria for
That's
1.
why I do it, man.
Relay to first in time.
To,
And just like
help
that,
people who
this
are
side
struggling.
is retired. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. And now the Marlins will have a
Glad
crack
to
at
hear it.
things. No score. Time now for a
Broadcast settings real quick.
Guy, when he's on the base pass, he's a threat to go.
Look at that Stanton batting average laughing.
is not an easy number to get to.
Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Man, I cannot wait for you guys to see this video I have posted tomorrow.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. These Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
I have a
Did you watch the All-Star game?
I did watch it. It was really good.
Here's the pitch.
What, 10
I
innings?
was batting around 230 before I watched your video, and now I'm batting at around 340 in RTTS.
That's what I'm talking about, man. You're a beast. Nice, I'm glad to hear that.
So does he go back out there again?
No, that's not a good pitch right there.
Most catchers won't call for the same location
Got it, though.
over and over
Made
and
swing
over.
at it.
To 2-2 now.
That's good. That's really cool to hear, man, that your batting average went up like that. That's a pretty big leap, too.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Chopped in front of home plate.
Oh, I'm not going to get him. He's too fast.
Reach first as they can't.
Yeah, you're not going to throw out D. Gordon with 99 speed.
Swing and ends up getting a swinging bunt. You couldn't have rolled the ball any better. Starts off the inning. Here we go. We're off the leadoff single.
In is Christian Yelich, the head-to-head line against Garcia. He's gone 2 for 5.
Ooh.
What is your favorite team?
You're looking at Atlanta Braves, baby. Atlanta
Braves.
Braves.
Carl Dixon.
Alec, how you feel about the Tannerin trade?
A lot of pitchers complain because he's the hitter's umpire. He's really tight on the corners. You got to basically put the ball in the middle of the plate to get that call. Pitchers can't stand it.
Man.
Hitters love him.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
I think I'm going to throw a pitch outside because I'm watching D. Gordon. He's probably going to try to steal.
Now the 0-2 from Garcia. Swing and a little blooper to center. Inciarte moving in.
Oh, man.
There as it falls in.
Back-to-back hits, and now the inning is set up. They're trying to put the first run on the board, so you can bunt, move them up. Now you're second and third. You may draw the infield in. Or if they sit back, get the easy ground ball, and you pick up the first run of the game. But it's all set up with those back-to-back singles.
My Swanson shirt coming in soon. I'm hyped.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year.
Slider.
Slider, and he
good
can't
pitch.
pull the trigger.
I see this umpire likes the outside corner. I'm going to have to play with that.
But if he can start
have to play around with it.
Effectively like
Throw
that,
my
he has a
over
lot
here.
better chance of settling into this game.
Oh, can get a good release on it.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Stanton wants it, though.
How about them Astros?
Astros have been really good this season for the first half. Change up.
And another foul ball.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Sinker. Come back with same location.
I'm alright with the trade. Glad to have Sod back, and if I recall right, Sod is 1 year younger and has multiple years left on his contract.
For that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location.
Multiple years left on his contract.
Down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success.
Oh, we don't want to throw it right there, right down the middle.
Comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a call.
That's one thing
Nice.
That's one thing I've noticed about All-Star when you're pitching on All-Star. If you don't really get that circle right down the middle, no matter where you have your cursor. Like I got it down here. Oh, that's not good.
MLG video game, MLG baseball.
Trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Come back over this way with a sinker.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Oh, he caught that? Okay. Was that Bohr?
Left fielder, Marcel.
Good play, Brandon.
Here's
All right, we
Marcel
got
Ozuna. The head-to-head line against
get out of
Garcia.
this inning, man.
Not great. He's
We're already
1
at
for
16
8.
pitches.
He's taken him deep once. A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Crowd is getting hype.
Does this YouTuber answer questions in the chat?
Yes, he does.
MLB video game, Skyrim.
I do answer questions in the chat. I don't have the chat up in front of me. I have the audio chat on, so I'm trying to hear everything you're saying.
Judge did good at the home run derby. Does he?
Alright, hold on a second.
What's the fastest?
The fastest pitch I've thrown? Maybe like, I think maybe 101. I hit 101 with somebody.
First pitch of the at bat on its way.
Come on, Kemp.
Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Alright, move my PCI down here a little bit.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. To third.
MrLux got you covered, dog. Don't even worry.
In time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Yeah, I got you covered, man. I got you.
Third baseman number 13.
Rojoskins.
Standing in, Adonis Garcia. And it's been a slow start to the year, as you see there. Just barely over the 200
give me
mark
just
here
a
in
second,
April.
guys. I'll get my iPad on so I can see the comments, so I can read them. Kind of hard to hear this little audio chat stuff over the game audio.
No score here as we play inning number 2.
101 is my fastest as well.
Okay.
And this winds up inside.
Now, when I play with my Legends roster, I have people like Nolan Ryan. He probably can throw about 103.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Takes
a
pitch. Fastball on the inside
Team
corner.
looks well.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right
What's
now.
that?
Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
All right.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
For me.
How do you feel when 6 people watch your stream?
On deck
I
is
feel
Nick
great.
Markakis.
I feel great when one person watches my stream. As I interact with whoever's in my stream.
3-1. Lofted in the air.
Not always about.
Those 6 people are loyal. I had a good Jonathan VR player lock today.
The way I look at it is, if I have 6 people in my stream, but they're being active.
I know that up the team looks good. Also, are you going to play Madden 1-8?
My team is the Titans because I'm in Tennessee, so I'll probably run with the Titans.
First pitch coming, here it is. Line
good
toward
hit,
the
good
gap
hit.
in left center, and that'll get down for
Dynasty.
No, I don't, but probably this weekend I'm going to stream my first Diamond Dynasty stream, where you guys can kind of help me out in the mode, because I don't play it, but I have like all these packs and stuff. Alright, is this Dansby? Yes.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in.
Hit
down the third base
goes down the line, baby.
Runners are at first and second,
MrLux.
one away.
Yes.
Lol.
Lol.
Dance Beast.
And there's
That's
ball
him.
1.
That is him. Dansby Swanson.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Okay.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to
I'm not
do
making
too
this
much
pitcher
at the
throw
plate
enough pitches. He
with
only has
guys
18
on,
pitches
right
in
here,
the
he's
second
doing
inning.
a
I need to
great
get him
job
to
of
at least
waiting on the right
25.
pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Really, he should be at 30.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1.
Ah, shouldn't have swung at
And
that.
this is going to be a foul ball.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Set to deal on 2-2. Tried to stay back on the changeup.
Who is the best Hall of Famer you know?
I don't know any Hall of Famers, but let's see. The best one?
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2
one of my favorite players of all time.
Do you play Diamond Dynasty?
No, I haven't played Diamond Dynasty yet. That's what I was talking about earlier. Is that, I'm going to have a stream where you guys are going to help me.
Do you know any professional athletes in person?
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Stanton
go back, guys.
over to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
And
no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Batting 8.
Well, no, not baseball. I do know football player. He doesn't really play football.
I loved how everyone was going nuts when Bauer crushing it in the Derby. I think Craig Biggio is the best.
Yeah, he was good. He had that really strong looking batting stance with his legs.
Out of this. Here it is.
Like he had a really wide batting stance.
The number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
The only famous athlete I know is a guy who used to play football. He was a linebacker for
and the 0-1.
The Bengals and the Bills. His name was Takeo Spikes.
To get to that quickly, though,
I knew him. We were at a church retreat a long time ago.
1-1, here it comes. Swinging a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left.
Oh, that's Suzuki. He actually has good contact. He's a good contact hitter.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a liner.
Oh, good play.
This won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the 3rd out. 2 left for Atlanta. We'll go to the bottom of this. Martin Prado now.
All right, give me a second. I'm going to get my iPad so I can read the comments a lot quicker than trying to listen to this automated voice in my ear. Hold on.
Thanks for the algebra suggestion. How hard is it to post YouTube videos with the face cam and editing?
Alright, give me just a moment, guys. Pulling up my iPad here because my laptop is being used for a video right now. And then I'll be able to respond a lot quicker. Alright, there we go. Pause that. Now let me take off this annoying voice chat lady out of my ear. Okay, now we're back. We're good now. How hard is it to post YouTube videos with the face cam and editing? It's not hard. It's just a matter of getting the time to do it. Like, I have videos. I can make videos all day long, every day. But it's the thing, I have to put my commentary to it and then edit the videos. That's a lot of times what takes up the time. And then, you know, when you're a father and a husband, you got a family, sometimes it makes it tough to get the time to
and he'll lay off here as well, and
post
it's
videos
2-0 to the Miami 3rd sacker.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
Yep. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. JT Realmuto is on deck. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
3-1. Well,
into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line and left. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
7 games. Hey, that's 1 week of swing bat pretty good. He's comfortable right now.
Yeah, but boy, man, he surprised me in the home run derby.
JT Realmuto,
he hit 22.
And he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. Line to the right side, but this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
But I mean, if you was impressed with what Boyd did in the home run derby, just wait until you see the video that I'm going to post tomorrow. Like I said, it's a long one, so get your popcorn ready. It's like 40-minute long video.
Real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things
really
turned around in a hurry. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Well, if I'm pitching, I got to be shaking my head. That's the last thing I'm thinking is he's going to hit a ball down and away and handle it as well as he did to get a base hit.
Okay, we got one now. We got to get a ground ball here. We got turn two. That's the pitcher. Yep.
Into the box, Wei-Yin Chen, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
Runners are at the corners with one man out.
That's good, Thomas. My favorite pitcher to use on the Braves.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool the guy. It's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to
let me see my bullpen. Who's the starters? Who's doing so? Let's see what people are doing this year. Run has 1 win. The ERA is non-existent. Probably Tehran. It's definitely not Cologne. It's not R.A. Dickey. I mean, he has a good knuckleball, but he was getting rocked the last time I played with him.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Misses, ball 2.
Hello. That Lime Hunter. Will I ever do a fantasy draft with the Legends? Probably not, but I actually have a franchise save where I have a Legends roster.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. D. Gordon started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1.
Been sub since 15. Thank you, man. Appreciate that.
A 1 pitch on its way. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Bottom of the second here with no score.
So far.
Hit out towards second.
Are you kidding me?
That is through into center field. A base hit. And the run will score as the Marlins have claimed the early 1-0 advantage. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
He did not get that ball.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christian Yelich.
Watch Yelich make me pay for it. He's going to hit something really good. That's how this game does.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
Hey, what's up, Jackson? Man, the Predators are my favorite hockey team, of course. Like I said before, I'm from Nashville, so kind of like a right I have to be.
Pitch. Little flare
I tell you, I told you he's gonna make a pay for it.
And the runner from third crosses the plate, and they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Well, back-to-back sliders. Now, the first one was almost like a practice pitch. He saw the spin. The second one, he recognized and got the base hit.
The show brought me here. Okay. Cool. My pitcher is getting rocked. Look at his confidence. He's struggling out there.
Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and push it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
No, O-line just is not consistent enough for me.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball two.
One pitch shy of 40 for him right now. And he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
And he didn't pull the trigger on a good low sinker, but it missed for ball three.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corners.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. But this is back into the seats, a foul ball.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Let's see. Maybe I try to change up.
He's set.
My God,
here's the
pitch.
3-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We've played 2 full. The Marlins.
All right, let's get some
so striding in, Jaime Garcia. 9-1-2 due up.
Jaime Garcia.
Warm this guy up. Yeah, he was a psychic too.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, we know he had a long half inning out there pitching, and now he's leading off the inning. He's probably going to take some pitches, try to get himself a little bit of rest and work that other pitcher and not have to get right back into an inning.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Seems like it'd be kind of boring.
Here's Ender Inciarte.
Right, here we go.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Echeverria ranging into the outfield. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The second baseman, number 4, Brandon Phillips.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Brandon Phillips. A base hit in his first trip. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Pitch up to 45 pitches this inning.
Takes a knee-high fastball.
So he's at 32 right now. To get him close.
Here's the pitch. Grounded to third. Prado's up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Still down 3-0.
My favorite number is 21. That's my football number.
Once again,
baseball
Justin
number was 8.
He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
My number was 15. You know what? Let's do some quick damage here. Pitch. There we go. Come on, Freddie.
Leading off for Atlanta. First baseman
into the windup and the pitch.
Freddie Freeman.
Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Got him.
Oh, good pitch.
Ready for another chance? Matt Kemp. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Matt Kemp.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
And that misses for ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle-of-the-order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Chen gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Adonis Garcia is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Need you to come through for me.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
All right, got him at 45 pitches. See if we can get him up to 50. It's gonna be hard with 2 outs.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Look out! Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Nick Markakis would be next. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Liner toward right center.
Drop.
And a down by him. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw, and he is in there.
Hey, even the best center fielders make mistakes once in a while, and that's definitely the case here. He totally misplays it, and by the time he recovers, no chance of keeping him from ending up at third.
I can't believe he dove for it. We can get back
Here's
in
Nick
it.
Markakis now, the right fielder. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
Name's Jellybean. He looks like one, especially in this game. Come on, Markakis.
Oh, 0-1, here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter.
Yeah,
you have a base open, so you
got
have to almost
speed.
be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
The 1-1 pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
Thank you for the message.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Again, he sends it out of play.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
We got him at 51 pitches now.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. No damage done after the 2-out triple. We're back to South Florida following this.
Hold on a second. quick manage. Right. There you go.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in.
Just because it's
Comes
late,
into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Field. Come on, Dansby.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
I think SunTrust Park is pretty cool.
Hit the other way out toward right field.
Dansby.
Stanton will wait on it.
Drop it.
1 down.
I do like how they still have the Turner Field still in the game as a classic stadium, though. Glad they kept it.
Digging in to try it again, Kurt Suzuki. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Yeah, they should have made his hair long and flowing.
And he just misses with a curveball.
No strike.
1 out, nobody on.
They should have a little more coming from underneath the helmet, though.
Heading out towards shallow right. Stanton has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
The pitcher, number 54, Jaime Garcia.
Coming to the plate now, Jaime Garcia. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Okay, we're going to sub this guy out. I like Tyler Flowers.
Tyler Flowers will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 25.
Tyler strategy. PCI keeps it in the middle till I get that first strike.
In there for strike 1.
This guy's pitching.
He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
He's like low in the way.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Okay. All right, we're back in the mix now.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. This is skied out toward right. Stanton is right there. And that will retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. Josh Collmenter will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season.
Wow. His first batter. This guy's horrible. They're killing him. Oh, he's... Oh, my gosh.
Here's Ender Inciarte. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game,
right there.
You know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Here we go. We got Flaherty in there. I want him too.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
It's the scuff impact.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
Hit on the ground out to short. Echeverria's there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The second baseman, number 4,
Here's Brandon Phillips. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Hot zones up there and down there. Okay, cool.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he lays off there 1-0.
Oh, yeah, my video's finished rendering.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Line towards center field. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
My video has finally finished rendering.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Oh, come on, Freddie, we need you.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Man, pro.
The 1-0 delivery. Lifted the other way to left center. On the move is Ozuna. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Phillips is on his way home.
I knew Freddie would come through for me.
And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. It's a 6-1 game.
That's just some great base running from the guy at first. The ball had plenty of air under it, but he got a good read, recognizing it wasn't going to be caught, and he hustled all the way around home. That's something that shouldn't go unrecognized in that play.
Thanks for being here in the stream, man.
So here's Matt Kemp now.
Nope.
And a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far.
Yeah, he definitely came in clutch. I need Kemp to come in clutch too.
The 1-0 delivery. Hit hard towards second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Well, that's a line drive single, but the runner's not going to score. Now, remember, with less than 2 outs, he had to freeze. Hit it a little bit too hard at the wrong guy. He'll take the hit, but no RBI.
All right, here we go. The jelly bean, as he's called. Okay. Use my hitting tutorial tips.
Adonis Garcia digs in now. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Got a little run going here.
Well, he went up there with the game plan looking for one specific pitch, and he got it. He hit it hard. When a guy hits the ball that hard, you know he was looking for it.
Best movie I know. It's one of the best movies I've seen, like in the past 10 years or so. I hate that animation. What's wrong with that? Is that Planet of the Apes, the first one, and the new one comes out tomorrow. Here we go.
Into the box now, Nick Markakis as he rips it on the ground to second. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More to come from Marlins Park right after this.
All right. Let's see.
Leading on Marlins. Second baseman.
Taking this guy out. Did not tell me who I have warming up. Can't remember. Hold on. Put it off clarity.
Play ball.
Your attention, please.
All right.
Now pitching for the Braves.
He walked in. Strike out. Out. Okay.
He's safe.
Oh shoot. There we go.
Standing in, Dansby Swanson. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Jaws. Okay. Come on, Dansby.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. That's 1-0. Here's the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out.
There's Stanton, a lot of action out there, right?
Catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
Ready once again,
on,
Kurt
Kurt.
Suzuki.
You usually come through
He's
clutch
0 for
me,
2
dude.
thus far in this one.
Good contact hitter.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a strike called at the letters. Look high to me, but it's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Right.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Scooped up on the backhand. And safe at first as the first baseman couldn't get the puck back in time. And we'll see how they want to score that.
Can't believe he made it to first on 26 speed. That's crazy. He should have got thrown out regardless. Even on a bad throw.
Michael Conforto will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
For the pitcher I just subbed in.
Michael Conforto.
The cat still got Chaz roll.
Okay. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Seared down the first baseline. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right.
Third.
And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Well, that's a nice piece of hitting. You know the first baseman's going to be holding, and he dives with this ball. Had he been playing back, he might have had him. But that's why you shoot for that direction, because you know he's playing in.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing.
Right, I see his hot zones. Okay, it's weird hot zones he has.
Standing in now, Ender Inciarte, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Hit call right there.
Little tapper down the first baseline, but it gets fouled.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Yeah, let me do this. I may be better off this
Ready
way.
with the 1-1. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row.
So,
now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Activated. Look how big the PCI is.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
That's a good pitch right there. 2-strike breaking ball on the edge of the strike zone, and he was able just to get enough of it to foul it off. Stay alive for another pitch.
Now another 1-2. Here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 6-3 contest.
Well, that ball right there, Matt, he hit it hard. We saw it. He smoked it to the outfield. This may be a sign. Pitcher's starting to get a little bit tired. He's starting to make some mistakes. He's leaving some balls over the plate.
I love it, too. It's a great game. Very good game.
Well, now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. David Phelps will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. And looking for more, Brandon Phillips. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
In there, no balls and a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Right.
First and second now, one man out. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Freddie Freeman, 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
Come on, Freddie.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
What was the bat speed on that? 101. Would have been a home run.
Ready with the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And too late on the recovery at first, and the bases are loaded now. So we'll see how they score this. And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And stepping forth is the left fielder, Matt Kemp. And that one stayed up a little high.
Well, things are bad enough as it is right now.
Loaded,
1 run in, base is juiced, and now he's falling behind the count. You could bet the guy at the plate is thinking about making this a 5-run inning in a hurry.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Ozuna is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors,
I thought that was a homer.
And 3 men left stranded. Time to get up and stretch here in Miami. It's the Marlins 6 and the Braves 3. Chaz Rowe gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Marcell Ozuna.
And so now the Braves will.
All right, quick manage.
Play ball. 3.
All right.
That's ball 2.
Error. The dog gonna come in.
Here's Echeverria now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Now batting, the shortstop, Adeiny Echeverria.
He's set and the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick, and the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
And the slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. But taken in over at first for the 2nd out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. Derek Dietrich will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 32, Derek Dietrich.
I want to throw a high fastball.
A high fastball is in there.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measure the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line.
He's ready to hit something.
Second and third, 2 away.
Get him.
Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. Marlins strand a pair as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Kyle Bearclaw will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Kyle Bearclaw.
Adonis Garcia digs in now. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Thanks, Lish.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled straight back.
Stand away from me. You may throw it way outside.
Ready with the 0-2. Boy, good fight on the slider, and it just missed inside.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, and the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
He loves that slider. That's all he's thrown to me so far.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And he chased it in the dirt. Realmuto gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Garcia is retired, and there's one away. Eighth inning here from South Florida. As you get a look at the line score to this point, the hometown Marlins leading this one as they look to send this crowd home happy.
I've actually got 2 inside the park home runs in 1 game, but never hit for the cycle.
One away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And standing in the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis.
That was in MLB The Show 16, I believe.
First offering on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, they're running out of time. It's the 8th inning. They got to get some runners on and maybe come up with a big home run. But 3 runs down in the 8th. They got to execute. Their outs are a premium.
The 1-0 delivery. And that one stayed up a little high.
We got a good hitter off the bat here.
The 2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now.
We'll take it.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Not swinging it all for this one.
And that one's in there, 3-1.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got ball called.
Here's Echeverria at shortstop. On to first, and Markakis is retired, 2 away.
The batter, number 7. Shortstop.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it 1 bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Stanton is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired.
Play ball. Out. Leading out for the Marlins. Second baseman.
Oh my gosh. There we go.
A.J. Ramos comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
A.J.
And then once again, Kurt Suzuki will be the first to greet the closer, A.J. Ramos.
Hitting out for the Braves.
On base. Still
Kurt Suzuki.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. 1-1. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1.
I do need to put my rally cap on. I don't have anything to do. I don't have anything.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play.
That ain't gonna work.
1-2. Here it comes. And that misses 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, he finds himself in danger walking the 8-hitter right here. That's just something you don't want to do. You walk the 8-hitter, the 9-hitter can bunt him over, starts a big inning, you can hit and run. It could lead to a lot of problems.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Another payoff pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Now batting. Chaz Rowe.
Emilio Bonifacio will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Okay.
And that's way out. Missed for strike one.
0-1's the count.
One out, nobody on. Ball one.
Those are like right here.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Oh man, he's gonna go low again.
A ball in, and he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Center fielder, number 11.
Ready for another chance? Ender Inciarte. First two men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Hit hard towards center, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So Brandon Phillips will bat next with two away.
That's what you call going to the plate with a game plan. 0-0 count, looking for a fastball. He took it right back up the middle. Great execution.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. Don't want to forget about him. Here's Brandon Phillips as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
Yeah, still got a chance. Still have a chance.
Here's the 1-0 now to Phillips. Very weakly on the ground. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Okay.
2 out with a man at first. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now.
All right.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Very active batting stance.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
Come on, Freddie.
Here comes the first pitch. Chop foul wide of first.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike one.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and he pops it up. And this should do it. Bohr is there for it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, in a quick series like this, you take the first run, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. Wei-Yin Chen earns the win, his second. Jaime Garcia was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. A.J. Ramos wraps it up for the save, his 4th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook.
All right. Well, guys, what time is it? It's 10:30 here. I think that'll be enough for the stream for tonight, but I will be back tomorrow. I'll be able to stream a little bit longer than what I did tonight, but thank you guys for joining the stream today. Be on the lookout for my video tomorrow. a great video. Like I said, it's a long one, so be prepared for that. I'll probably post it it'll probably go live about 7 in the morning. So whenever you get a chance to jump on YouTube, make sure you check it out. Give me a thumbs up if you like it. I appreciate the support. So I'll talk to you guys then. All right, peace.